welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. I thought I would pick up the camera and vlog, so get your cozy drink and just let's have a gorgeous cozy little day together. So today I'm going to go and try and get the paneling, the wood for the rest of my bedroom. So if you've been following along, I've started paneling my bedroom, so I need to get the wood. It's been out of stock for the last week or so, so fingers crossed I can get hold of that, because I want to try and get that finished throughout the next couple of days to make sure that that's boxed off. I also need to find someone to do my coving in there, so that's going to be a wee bit of a challenge. I'm going to have a wee look today, because what sort of person do you get to put up plaster coving? It's not a plasterer, because the angles and stuff are a little, or the plasterer that I spoke to said he wouldn't, that's not something that he does. So I need to sort that out. And I've also had some fabrics delivered from my sofa. I want to recover my sofa. And I'm thinking about recovering these chairs as well to more of a warmer colour. I do love these covers and I love my sofa covers, so I'll keep hold of them just in case I do want to go back more of a bright white. But I do want to almost get more of a warmer, cozier vibe in both. So the ones that I've got for the sofa I'll show you, and then I'm going to order some more for these chairs to get some more samples, and then I can make a decision on what I do. So I'll show you those, and then hopefully, fingers crossed, I can get some of the paneling actually done as well. So it's going to be everything home related, and fingers crossed we can get hold of this paneling, this wood, so that I can get cracking with that. I'm just going to have a whole weekend. It's going to be here. Last weekend I did I was at a charity event, so this weekend is just going to be all spent at home. So I hope you enjoy. So let's go and have a fabulous little day together. I got the wood. So I tend to get my wood from a little local timber yard. I would definitely recommend doing that if you are looking at doing paneling and anything, because you normally get better deals. And I find that they definitely do it much cheaper than places like B&Q and Wicks and stuff, which are great because I've used them as well, and they're really convenient to get wood from there. So, but yeah, just have a wee shop around, because paneling can mount up the cost of it. But I'm going to get this home. I just got myself a little sandwich as well for some lunch, and yeah, I'm then going to potentially crack on. It'll probably be tomorrow I'll start cracking on, but I'll get it all set out so that I'm ready to go. So yes, let's go and do this. So please ignore the chaos in this room, but I've got the wood here, I've got my scruff clothes on, and I am ready to get on with this paneling. So this is the design that I've gone for. So I've gone for an outer and then an inner panel, and I've done this one here, and this is where I ran out. So now I've got here, but I've also done the wardrobes as well, because I'm going to upcycle these. These are all going to be painted the same colour. The handles are all going to be changed. Here are the handles over here. But yeah, so it'll be half paneling, and then it'll be wallpaper at the top, and then this coving will be going above it. So yes, I feel like I've got everything. It's just a case of getting stuck into it now, primed, and then get it ready to be painted. But I want to put the coving on before obviously I get the wallpaper and stuff. So, and I need to paint the ceiling the same colour that the coving's going. I have already bought the paint. This is the paint colour that I'm going for here. So it's a pale cashmere by this brand, Craig and Rose. The colour on the sample that I got, the tester pot, was absolutely gorgeous. I've got my little radio. I'm ready to go. I do have stuff everywhere, so I sort of need to faff around a little bit. And then this is where the electrics will be. So this is going to be light switches to turn these on, and then this will be where my wall lights will come out and come down. And yeah, it's just going to look gorgeous. I've got lots of caulk, and I use this pink grip. I find this really good, to be fair. And then obviously I've got the wood filler to fill in all the parts, and then the caulk to go around all the paneling and stuff, and which finishes this all off. And then I've got some expanding foam, because these walls are not straight. I live in a really old house, so I put expanding foam down the back of this, and it obviously expanded up. I put a little bit too much in, so I'll just sand all that down. But I'll do that when I'm sanding these back to prime them. So yeah, this is where I'm at. I'm actually excited. I'm so sorry, I've got the window open. I'm actually really excited to get this room done. because I feel like it's going to be cozy. I was going to show you the wallpaper or the little sample bit, but it's got loads of dust from when I did the last one. But this is the wallpaper, and it's actually really textured. I don't know if that's showing up on camera there, but look how gorgeous that is. So I'm just thinking that's going to bring loads of texture into the room. And then I was also debating on the floor, but I do feel like this is probably going to be something controversial because the floor's gorgeous, and I was going to sand it back, but I feel like I want my bedroom to feel like more like a luxury hotel. So I think I want like a really nice carpet in here, which I don't know whether to go for flooring and then put a big rug under my bed. That's what I'm possibly thinking, so I just don't know what to do. But I'm sure I will make a decision soon enough. But yeah, it might be flooring then with a rug, but my only concern is that I don't think this floor's fully level. So then when I put flooring, I feel like it's going to bend and stuff. So obviously I could put plywood and stuff down, but I don't want to ruin this actual floor because there might come a point when I do want to sand it back and restore it. So we'll see.
I used to think I had plenty of dreams and light in my life. Still my glass was half empty, but you came along and showed me how to love without limits.
Good morning. We're on the next day now. So I've got quite a bit of the panelling done. Well, to be fair, I've got round quite a bit, but I've got about 4 more rectangles to do. So yes, I will get back onto that at some point within the next day or two, just because I'm not in a rush. I still need to get someone to sort my clothing out, so I don't feel like I'm rushing it. I'm in my guest bedroom at the minute, so it's not a biggie. But I've just got back from Asda, and I got some gluten-free spaghetti. I want to make a cottage pie, and I feel like I've not had cottage pie for so long. I don't know what it was. Last night I was sitting on the couch and I was like, what meals do I want this week? I was like, cottage pie. So I got myself some mince. It did say put in carrots, but I do love this carrot and sweet as it. So I'm just going to hopefully chance it and it not ruin my whole recipe, but I'm going to put this in. Onion, celery. I am lazy when it comes to, well, it's not that I'm lazy, I cannot make mashed potato. I can't mash it properly, it always ends up lumpy, so I went for pre-made mash. I know that that's probably not the best thing in the world because I should be doing it myself, but I'm making the rest of it. And then it says you need a little bit of flour, tomato puree, and celery. I think it said that. And I also, kitchen roll. How expensive is kitchen roll? I mean, I think this was like a £5. There was some in there that were like a £10. I was like, it's kitchen roll. So expensive. But it's one of them things I feel like I can't live without. And then I also got myself a couple of bunches of roses. Why? Why not? I can buy myself flowers. I'm just obsessed with flowers at the minute. I am going to see my little sister, well, my whole family, but my little sister's having a baby, so I'm going to see her next week. So I've got a week of flowers, which will make me happy. So I'm just going to bunch them together. But they were on, they're normally £4 each, but you could get 2 for £6. And they did have different colours and stuff. I'm a really simple kind of guy, so I just went for some white ones. And white roses was my mother's favourite rose when she was alive. My mum's favourite flower when she was alive. So here we go. And the date on them is the 21st of July, which was her birthday. So these are for her. And I got myself some sparkling water. Oh, and I got myself a casserole dish. I hope this is the right kind of dish because this says a roasting dish. So, but I think I've already got one in anyway, but since I had moved, I don't know whether I brought it from my apartment because I had a flatmate before, so I left him loads of stuff so that he would have stuff to live off, so I didn't know whether I brought it or not. And I was like, I don't want to come back out to try and get a dish if I've not got one, so I just picked this one up. But isn't it pretty? I love that. But yeah, that's pretty much all I got. I'm going to put this away, I'm going to get my roses up, I've got some work to do today, and I've got my fabric samples, so I'm going to show you those as well for my sofa. And then what else is going on? I've got a skip out the front of my house, and I've got my, I don't know if you're not going to see it with the light, but I've got my scaffolding still there. The roof was finished like almost 2 weeks ago, so I don't know what's going on with that, so I'm going to have to chase that today because the drive, it's quite a wide drive, and I have to reverse into a little space. First world problems, I know. But getting on that drive now, I'm like, oh, it feels like so much effort, whereas when there's nothing there, you can just swing right in and you're like, yes, get in the house. Right, I'm gonna go and put this stuff away and get ready to, I need to make a coffee and get cracked on with the day. Let's go.
You're gone now, will you call me back? Yeah, I know that. Yeah, I know that. You're the traveling kind. It's a known fact. Yeah, I know that. Once you've seen all the things, all the places, I hope it means that you'll come home to me. Once you've traveled the world, all the spaces inside your heart.
So I've just set my flowers up, they look gorgeous. And I've just had a little Amazon delivery, which has got some home stuff in, to be fair. So first thing, that feels very light. First thing that I got, this isn't home related, but it's something that I've been meaning to get myself, just because when I'm doing work, you know, on a laptop, you use the little laptop-y thing. So I got myself a new mouse, because it's a wireless one, and I just thought that would be so much easier and quicker for me to use. And it comes with a little USB bit that you put into your laptop, and then away you go. And supposedly, when you put a battery in it, it lasts 15 months. So that is just not home related. But if you're looking for a mouse, this one is home related. So I've seen these, and they looked gorgeous. I just had a little scroll through Amazon last night. I was just looking at some home bits, because I don't buy an awful lot from Amazon, to be fair. Oh, but I wanted just a gorgeous, can you see that? Look at the fabric on that. And then it's just got this detail going around the outside. So I've got this one in, I'll leave the exact link to the one that I bought below, because they've got it, they do it in pure white as well with this colour on the outside. They do it in brown. I think this is classed as beige, but that's the colour of it. How gorgeous is that? And there was 2 of them, and they're quite big, so they're 50 by 50 cushions. There's 2 of them, £20 for both, which I thought was brilliant. Look at them. I am over the moon with them, to be fair. Stunning. So these will just be gorgeous. I've ordered some feather inserts from Amazon as well, so they'll just be really nice. I have actually got some feather ones here, but I'll show you what I got, what else I got, because that'll all sort of feed into what it is that I'm doing. And then, because I don't want to show you my fabric, so I'll do that after this. I don't think that's going to be enough. Let me open this. So basically what I'm doing is I want to, oh my god, the rain has just come on so heavy. Has that been happening where you are? Like literally 1 minute it's sunny, and the next minute the amount of rain that falls within 30 seconds is just like crazy. Let me grab something to open. So I've got the Farlift sofa from IKEA, and I love it. But it's probably just, I've had it for about 3-4 years now, and when your cushions start to sag a little bit, and I probably will get a new sofa at some point, but because I need to do my kitchen, which is through here, that's probably going to be, that's going to be a real messy job, because I'm going to be plastering, putting a whole new kitchen in, so I just feel like getting a sofa at the minute is probably not the right thing to do, because the amount of dust, if you plastered anywhere in your house, it gets everywhere. So I bought this stuff here, which I'm going to open and show you, because what I want to do is sort of plump up my cushions and get new covers for it, which is the, oh yeah, can you see it's starting to come out now, because I was thinking, no, there's not a lot there of it, but I got 2 of these. Look how big that's got. So basically, it's like this stuff that you get in like Teddy's, some cushions I've got it in, but I bought 5 kilos of this because I just want to put it all on so that it almost gives my sofa another bit of life. I did watch some YouTube videos on people that have done it, and it seems to work, so we'll see. I'll have a play around. I think this was about £20, I want to say, for 5 kilos or 20. I'll link it, the exact one that I got below, but you can do it on your back cushions, you could put it on normal cushions that you've got, you know, rather than just going out and replacing things. I just thought that's a great thing to buy. This is probably one of my favourite things. So for beside my cushions, when I was redoing this room, I got so when I was doing all the electrics, I've got 2 lamps beside, I'm going to have 2 lamps either side of my sofa. And when they was doing the electrics, you can get what you call like 5 amp plugs. So basically what you do is plug this in, it's like the little, it's just them little prongs, you know, like when you're abroad. Basically what you do is if I plug these in and put my normal plug into that, I can then switch my lamps on from the light switch up here. I've got 2 of them, you have to get obviously all that wired in and stuff. It's not something that you could just plug into a normal plug. So it's all wired in, so as soon as my lamps arrive, it just means that I can put the switch. I just thought it was pretty cool, and I just thought rather than be faffing around at night and stuff, I can just do it from there when I'm putting my wall lights on. But yeah, I got some of them because I've been meaning to pick those up for a little while. And that is it. But I am over the moon with these. Like, I think these are such a find, so I'll get these steamed up and stuff, and then once I've done my sofa, I'll then have a little look. But let me show you my fabrics that I've got. I've just got some samples, so let me show you what I've got. So here's some of the fabric samples that I've got. I am thinking about covering my sofa. So there's this company called Bems, and they do fabrics for IKEA sofas, IKEA chairs, stuff like that. So you can buy it already pre-made to cover my sofa. So that's what I'm thinking about doing. Now, if you can see these chairs here, so that's pretty much like the colour of the Farlove sofa. So you can see it's bright white, so I want to sort of mute that down a little bit. And I'm going to cover these as well. So the 6 chairs that I've got, they will all be covered. So I'm thinking maybe one of these fabrics. Now, I'm not set on any of them just yet. I have ordered some additional samples. I just want to get it right because it is a little bit of an investment just covering so much stuff. So I've got this one here, which is called, what are we called here? Conscious Tweed. And it's almost like a herringbone pattern, off-white. It's a beautiful fabric. Now, I would say in person, you can't really see the herringbone that much. Now, I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing, but yeah, it's a gorgeous colour. I do like that. This is a linen one. I do think this one here is probably a little bit light for what I'm going for, but I love the idea of linen. But then I don't know if it would stress me out because it's quite a wrinkly fabric, isn't it? I've got some linen bedding, which I love, but I just don't know how I would feel about it being on an actual sofa. But they do this in a darker colour, so I've ordered that sample to see what that's like. This one here is called Cloud Linen. That's it there, if you're looking for it. This one here is Simply Linen, so it doesn't really look, it's not really the same sort of material as that one. You can see that's quite wrinkly. This one looks quite structured fabric. Beautiful. It just doesn't, it's simple, beautiful, nice, but yeah, meh. And then this one here is Simply Linen. Oh yeah, so the colours, sorry, I was like, why are they the same name? But the colours here, this one's chalk, and this one here's unbleached. So it's just the same fabric, but in a different colour. And then there's this one here that I love. This one's called is it Conscious Melange? I'm probably butchering that, apologies. You can see the name there. But I love this fabric. This is probably my favourite. I just don't know. I've got a feeling it's just going to be too busy on a sofa, which makes me sad because I do love it. So anyway, we'll see what comes. I don't think I'll go with any of these for the actual sofa. I kind of love this herringbone one for these. So to cover all my chairs, I think that might be the winner. I think that might be the winner for the chairs, but I'll wait to see what the other ones, because I've ordered 10 additional fabrics to come. So, and then I'll make a decision on what that will be, because yeah, I'm excited. So yeah, lots of stuff going on. I'm excited to get the sofa done, to be fair, because I feel like that would be great. And then my 2 lamps are on, they're ordered, but they're on pre-order because they're not going to be in stock till September. But they're gorgeous as well, and they're quite a crisp white. But they're huge, so I want to make my sofa a warmer colour so that it doesn't clash too much. So that is exciting me. Ignore the state of my table. I need to clean it all up and get some stuff done. But I'm going to get all the cushions. I'm going to do a little bit of a glow up of my sofa. I'll film all that, so that'll be in my next YouTube video. I am going to end this one here, so if you did like it, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you're not already. And come along to watch my next one, because it will all be around the sofa and just getting this looking a little bit nice. I'll just put the normal covers back on it, but it'll be all fresh. So I'll speak to you in the next one.